Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the old Bronchosaurus Rex here, and we got a new tailgate, so that's huge. And I'm starting to tear down the old one here. It is terrible condition. Like, I'm all for trying to save stuff, but this is just an absolute goner. It is terrible. There's rust everywhere, but it's a goner. 100%, no way you're saving this. When I was in Tahiti, and I was drinking, I made a purchase. It's behind this guy here. It is right there. I will pull it out in a minute. I'm just in limited space here. So what I'm gonna be doing right now, guys, is stripping this thing. So I've already started. I just gotta get this stuff out. Like, we do have glass, which is huge. So I'm just gonna strip this whole thing down, guys. Anything I can get. This handle we could use. Maybe the latch, if that works. I don't know. But yeah, like all this stuff. I'm just gonna get everything out of this one, and then we'll assemble it, paint it all up, make it nice for the new one. So far so good here. So as you saw, I got the glass out. Glass looks good. It's obviously dirty as hell. We should be able to use it. It's completely fine. There's the tracks that I took off of the window there to get it out. And then if we look in here, we got the thing that actually raises them. It's a double on both sides here. So I'm gonna have to take that whole assembly out. This guy's hanging on somehow. There's also the lock section there, like the lock area. So there's lots to take out. I think I'm just gonna finish up and then I'll show you guys everything once I get it out. It's actually pretty easy to strip this. It's very straightforward. Once you get the windows out, start popping everything out, it's pretty simple. There's 4 bolts for this guy and it all comes out. So obviously I have to clean all this stuff up, paint it all, and put it back into the new one. But this one is officially garbage. There's no saving it. There's nothing else I can possibly take off it. It's just a piece of rust at this point. So maybe I'll take this off before I throw it away. I don't know what this does, but here's the comparison. Brand new. The corner's a bit folded. They're not bad at all. Same there. Shipping stuff. And it is annoying, but I've come to expect it at this point. A few dings there, but that's way better than rust. Obviously I want these parts to freaking come perfect, but clearly that's not a possibility because nobody can ship something without a dent. It is what it is, better than rust. A hell of a lot better than this rusted out piece of junk. So we got everything out except this thing. I don't really know what that's for. I'm going to be just putting it in my parts in the back there, and we'll come back to it another day, but everything else is ready to go. So we're gonna throw out on our new one onto the stand and get working on that. I actually got a brand new iPhone 14 Plus, so the quality should be a lot better now too in this video. This is the first clip using it. What we're going to be doing is just sanding all these parts down. I'm just going to use a wire brush and clean them up the best I can. I want to definitely keep these. They look like they're usable, so all this stuff is a definite must keep. And I figured out what that bar was, guys. It's a torsion bar. I read some forums. They actually say don't run it because unless it's a new one, the one you put back in is gonna wear. It's gonna break, it's gonna rattle, it's gonna actually bend the whole tailgate, and it might actually break the glass. So when I go to put this up, it's gonna be heavier. But for me, that I don't care at all. I'll push it up, it's fine. So I'm not gonna put the torsion bar in. That saves us some time. And I've already reinstalled this piece here. You can't even tell because I painted it. But that guy there I just installed that. And the next thing to install is this piece. So I'm gonna do that, guys. Alrighty guys, I got it all painted up. The lift piece, and it's in there. The only problem is I'm gonna need new ends if I can get it out here. Yeah, so I don't have the things that go on there, so I'm gonna have to order some of those. And then I'm gonna grease it all up when the time comes. My buddy Daryl hooked me up with these cables so I can put the tailgate on. I do have new cables coming. They're just at my PO box in the States. as I'm from Canada, so I don't really go over there often, but I do get stuff shipped there. Daryl gave me some bolts, and Brom also another huge part of this build. Brom and Daryl, thank you guys so much for all the help. He gave me the other 2 bolts for this side. Now we should be able to get the tailgate on, guys, and that's exactly what we're about to do. It's all prepped for the tailgate. We got the cables ready to go on, and should bolt right up into here. We should be golden, guys. This is a huge step. Let's get it done. Guys, we just got the tailgate on. It was actually pretty simple with 2 pairs of hands because definitely couldn't do this alone. I got two nuts here holding the side on. I only have 5 total, so I have to find another one for there. I got the cables on, I got the bottom bolts on, and it looks really good. Like it's clean. Obviously this isn't perfect, although I bought it, spent like $500 on it, so it should have been perfect, but there's some dents. Everyone's looking at me strange right now. 3 on this side, the 3 nuts, and then I'll drop it down for you guys with my handy dandy latch. Alright, so without even touching it, it doesn't come back, which is good. Feels really good. All the tension is on that side. I don't know if, I think this cable's honestly just like been stretched and snapped. But yeah, it's sitting perfect. Like if you put some stress on it, it seems fine. Snaps. It's not hitting any of the Bronco below. I've already checked that. The tailgate is definitely not done yet. The internals, all it has is just the regulator in it. I need to put the motor in, I need to put the latches in, all that stuff. But this is just to get this out of the way, to be honest. It takes up so much room in the back of the shop. So now that it is on, look at that. Clean. Quarter panel's coming soon. That's still been something I've been putting off for a long time because I've been waiting for this so we can measure our gaps here. So now that I got this on, another reason why I wanted it on now and I didn't finish the internals, so we can put the quarter panels on and get these gaps dialed. Almost ready for a car fleet sticker on it. This is something I didn't even wasn't even gonna do. Like I wasn't even gonna do a tailgate because I was like, screw it, like I'm just gonna use a bowling net. Obviously I know you need it to seal the canopy and stuff, but that is sweet. And as you guys saw, we got the glass, we gotta rebuild it all, but it's basically all here. Just a few things that we need. Another thing, guys, I actually picked up a front bumper for the Bronco. Now, as you can see, it needs a paint job 100%, but it's actually super clean. Like it's bent to the shape of the Bronco. You can see it's bent in the middle, so that's a slight bit. It's got supports that I think I'm actually gonna chop off because I'm not actually gonna be using this with any intention of hitting the front bumper. It's got light mounts, and I'm also gonna weld shackle mounts to it so we get that look that we're going for. It's got one mount right now, which is definitely not enough. So I'm gonna have to make another one up top, just drill through that, put another bolt through there just so we're secured for this thing because it is beefy. Pretty good deal, 150 bucks. So I was trying to mock this up, but these supports, they're not gonna work, so I'm just chopping them off. They're pretty heavy too. So I'm just gonna chop right at the ends there. They're not gonna work because this hits my power steering box. You can see how on the Bronco, it's hard to see, but right there, it's on the outside of the frame. On the F250 it came off of, it's on the inside. So he could bolt right here, but we can't do that. So I did that time lapse there. I actually dropped the bumper on my freaking finger. So that wasn't good. But as you guys saw, supports got chopped, 2 bolts, and it's on. I mean, it is freaking sturdy for not having those supports. That's only 2 bolts, they're tight. And look at this thing. Obviously, it's gonna look way better when it's black, but that is a good looking bumper for 150 bucks. I like it because it's that old style kind of like just bulk. It's just a bulky bumper. On the rear, we got a 2 bumper, so I'm super happy with how this thing's gonna look. Definitely wanna get some lights. It's gonna look so good. That is clean. Not really rocking with the white. For my bumpers, guys, front and rear, I'm gonna be bedlining them because I want them to look with that tough stubble look. And I think that's gonna clean up this front end completely. You're hiding all those, that like unfinished look below it of the grill. And it's actually such a good bumper. Like, he did such a good job, whoever built this. You see those indents lining right up with the middle of my grill, indent there. And then it's also angled, like it's like a 2-part bumper. It's pretty cool. Really happy with how this turned out though. Huge progress in this video. As you can see, tailgate is on and we got that front bumper on. Things are looking good. We're making progress. We're getting panels. We're doing everything we can to get this thing ready to roll. So thank you guys so much for watching. That is gonna be the end of this video. The next video, I'm gonna be putting the brake fluid in and I'm gonna be trying to get this thing driving. So make sure you subscribe. And if you like this build, please leave a like and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.